Pottery and Clay Guild, Ramel Fry and Robin Wormser. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I would imagine you're both potters?
Yes.
Yes. And it seems like we have a pretty big potter community in Jackson.
We do.
Yeah. Do you have to have a kiln and everything to do it?
No, actually, very few of our members have their own equipment. Mm-hmm. Most of them work out of, a lot out of Ella Sharp, and we have some members of our group that come down from Lansing.
Does Jackson College have one?
They do, but we're not really associated with them. We have done a workshop there once.
Nice. All right, so the Guild has their annual pottery and clay ceramic sale, and we've got a few opportunities to do some Christmas shopping. Tell us, well, first let's find out when and where.
Well, first of all, we have our long-standing annual mug sale at Jackson Coffee right here downtown, and we have one more day of that. That's this Friday. Okay. So Friday is the day to get in. If you're exclusively shopping for mugs, that's the place to go. Mm-hmm. Our pop-up pottery sale for the Guild is at Ella Sharp in the old gift shop there at Ella Sharp Museum. And we are open this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for our last weekend of the sale. So we've been having a wonderful time seeing members from the community and really moving a lot of pottery, and it's been great fun. But we always have new pieces coming in, so the shelves are always full.
Well, we have some photos of some of the handiwork of your members. Let's take a look. Tell us a little bit about some of the things we're looking at.
Well, here we have some hand-built plaques and tiles. You can see we've got Michigan represented throughout the store. We represent about 15 or 16 of our Guild members at this time in the sale.
Okay. Tiles are very popular.
Tiles are very popular. This is just this all happens to be my work, actually. So covered casseroles, mugs, a variety of things with leaves. We use a lot of elements of nature in our work. Many of our potters do that. And we have every style of pottery available in the gift shop at this time. Again, embarrassingly, my own work, but why not? Some of it is still there. A few of those pieces have sold, but again, just showing you a variety of wheel-turned pieces as well as hand-built pieces. The flat pieces are hand-built, and all the bowl and the mugs are all wheel-turned.
Everyone needs a hearty soup bowl or soup bowl set.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
This is the work of one of our more seasoned potters. Beth Vulgaris is also an instructor, and her use of color is just gorgeous.
Looks like Petoskey stone.
It's so beautiful, yeah. This is more of Beth's work. Again, that use of color. She is just so talented.
Very nice.
This is Ramel's work.
That's my work.
Yes.
Ramel, nice job.
Ramel's work.
Overlapping glazes. We like to experiment with our glazes.
Glaze is a color.
The glaze is the material that gives it the color.
Okay.
And our pieces are fired once to just retain their shape, and that's a bisque fire, and that's at about 18. There's some more of yours. About 1800 degrees. The glaze fire goes to over 2000.
Oh my gosh.
So it's oven and microwave and dishwasher safe. Everything we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, but I heard that you were a mug collector.
Yeah.
And so we brought you another one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And this is one of the mugs that was destined to go to the mug sale at Jackson Coffee. And so a Guild member threw it. A Guild member trimmed it and decorated it. A Guild member put a handle on and one glazed it. And we don't know who, and it could have been 4 different people.
Many hands.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Thanks. Now, when you say throw it, you don't mean...
No.
No, that's...
I used to think that because it's frustrating to learn.
Yeah.
But it's actually from an English word that means spinning.
Yes.
But yeah, you say you throw pottery.
So
Occasionally you
when
do.
we use that term, we mean we threw it on a wheel.
Yeah.
The traditional, what everybody thinks of as pottery, throwing it on wheat.
Well, it comes from the movie Ghost.
That's exactly the origin, yeah.
Well, let's talk about what you brought here. There's some beautiful pieces that are here on the desk. Are some of these your work, Robin and Ramel?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Robin's.
Now, to put the color like the design, that's you draw that into the clay?
Some of it, actually, I used stencils and layering of paint. So I had paint, and then I overlaid stencils, and then layered more paint, and then carved around some of the shapes.
Really cool.
Thank you.
So that's done with just a clear glaze on top. We can drip. That is thrown, but then it's stripped and with holes in it.
And it's got holes in it.
Right.
Not recommended for soup.
It has feet so that when you put it in your sink and you drain your spaghetti sauce or spaghetti, it's not setting in the water.
Ah, perfect.
This is hand built. This is hand built.
So there's a lot of intricate design. So with tools.
Yes, rollers.
Ro-
This one has actual branches and leaves
cool.
and stuff from nature. There's another piece over there that was done with a roller.
So there are rolling pins that actually have texture cut into them. So some of our hand builders will roll a slab of clay and then go over that slab of clay with a textured roller or a textured mat or stamps. There's so many ways of applying texture. And
Well-
it's just one of them.
Yeah, and it's deep texture too.
Yeah.
This would be a great gift. It looks like these are red cardinals, so this might be like a Michigan Center fan would like
yeah.
this.
Good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Great gift. Great
That's
gift for a
neat.
Michigan Center family.
Right.
Yep. And bigger bowl, and this is really smooth.
Isn't that gorgeous? Even
Yeah.
the bottom
Yeah.
is very, very smooth. That's again Beth Bulgaris' work and her beautiful use of color.
Now the word ceramics. Now is that a generic term that includes pottery?
Ceramics is what they use in colleges for this.
Okay.
But most people think of the painting. Pottery, you know that we start with just 25 pounds of clay and just cut it up and work from there.
It's clay. And now Michigan has so many, you think of the various, well, in Detroit,
Pewabic.
Pewabic. And then northern Michigan, pottery, in Petoskey, there's a couple. Is it our earth? Do we have a lot of clay here? You
Ours
stayed away
all-
for it. You ordered it from
Ours comes from Ohio.
We order commercially processed clay,
Yes.
Okay.
but the origin is from
Yes.
the earth. And there are many potters all over the world who source their own clay from
did-
their own property.
How did you get into pottery?
Well, I am a fairly recent transplant to Jackson, and I had always lived just a little too far from Jackson to take classes at Ella Sharp. And finally, living here, I was able to register for classes at Ella Sharp Museum and begin. And while Ramel has been potting for over 40 years,
Wow.
I'm a very recent potter. I've only been at it for a couple of years, but just it's an obsession. Once you get started, tough to stop.
And Ramel, you've been at it.
Well, I went to college at the University of Minnesota, did not take pottery, but I took design. And as a Navy wife, I ended up at a Navy base and there was a sign, pottery. And the first day I went and I could manipulate the clay and carve it, I was hooked. Shortly, I got my own wheel, and then after that, I got my own kiln.
And the rest is history, and the results are here on the table.
Right.
And at the Jackson Coffee Company on Friday, and you've been doing this for quite a few years, and then Saturday and Sunday.
Friday,
Friday,
Saturday,
Saturday,
and Sunday.
Okay,
at
all
Ella.
3 days at the museum.
Yes.
Right.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, people are looking for that gift for the person that has everything. This is it.
It absolutely is,
Thank
and
you.
we have all price ranges, starting from
Yes.
$2 to many more dollars.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for sharing your work with us today, and thanks for giving our viewers some great ideas for Christmas gifts.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Yeah, have a great sale.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ramel Fry and Robin Wormser with the Jackson Pottery and Clay Guild. Friday at Jackson Coffee Company, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Ella Sharp Museum. And thanks for the